Hello, dear students. I welcome each one of you to this English class. Children, as you are aware, we have completed the portion for semester 1, and now your semester 1 exam is soon approaching. So, I wish to conduct the revision of all the topics that are there for your semester 1 exam. So, we shall do the revision in parts. Today, I shall conduct the revision part 1. It includes the discussion of topics that are there in the poems section and the essay writing. So let's get started. The poems that included are Travel and After the Storm. So let's discuss about the poem Travel. This particular poem is written by Edna St. Vincent Millay. It describes the poet's great desire to travel by train. There are a lot of noises around her, but yet she can hear the shrieking whistle of the train. The poet cannot see the train because the railroad track is miles away. But yet the poet can hear the shrieking whistle of the train. What is shrieking whistle? It is the piercing sound. And at night she can see the cinders in the sky. Cinders means that half burnt coal. You must have seen steam engines, no? They use those coals. So they are those half burnt coals are called as cinders. Then the poet says that she has got many friends and she loves them all. But she says if she travels by train, she will get an opportunity to make many more new friends. And her desire to travel by train is so deep, so intense, that even if she doesn't know where the train is going or where its destination is, yet if given an opportunity, she will certainly board the train. So this particular poem is all about the poet's intense desire to travel by train. So let's just quickly discuss the summary points. The poem Travel by Edna St. Vincent Millay. The meanings are shrieking, sharp, piercing sounds. Cinders are half burnt coal. Who is the writer of the poem Travel? The writer of the poem Travel is Edna St. Vincent Millay. What are the loud voices? Where do they come from? The loud voices that are discussed in the first stanza, whom do they belong to? In the first stanza, the loud voices belong to the people talking around the writer's place. What other sound is mentioned in the first stanza? In the first stanza, the writer also hears the sound of a passing train's shrieking whistle. What does the poetess see at night? At night, the poetess sees the red cinders in the sky. Here we say poetess because it's a female writer, right? So therefore it is poetess. At night, the poetess sees the red cinders in the sky. What does the poetess wish to do in the train? The poetess wishes to make new friends in the train. Give one word for half burnt coal. Answer is cinders. Shrieking means loud piercing sound. Will the poetess still board the train even if she doesn't know where it's going? Answer, yes, she will still board the train because she's developed a deep desire to travel by train. So even if she doesn't know where the train is going, yet she will board the train. Can the poetess see the train? No, the poetess cannot see the train. Why? How can you say so? Because the railroad track is far away, miles away. She can only hear its shrieking whistle. Let's go to the next poem, After the Storm. This particular poem, it describes beautifully the wonderful transformation that takes place after the storm. It mentions the previous night there's a lot of heavy rains and wind blowing. There's a storm, and then the following morning the storm settles down, and therefore there is calmness and stillness all over the land. Then the birds are singing happily in the woods, in the forest, and two birds, that is magpie and jay, are chattering, whereas the hare is happily jumping in the puddles. So this particular poem, it describes the beautiful transformation that takes place after the storm. Let's discuss the summary notes. After the Storm has been written by the poet William Wordsworth. What happened at night? The wind roared and it rained heavily. What is the what does the poet describe about? The poem describes the transformation that takes place after a storm. How is the sun after the storm? After the storm, the sun is calm and bright. The air is filled with pleasant noise of water. What does a stork dove do? The stork dove broods. That means lays eggs and hatches it. Which two birds are mentioned in this poem and what are they doing? The two birds mentioned in the poem are magpie and jay. And what are they doing? They're chattering. They're talking with each other. What does the hare enjoy doing? The hare enjoys racing in the puddles. Meanings: chatters means talks, glittering means shining, plashy is puddles of water, woods are forest. So that is the end of discussion of poem After the Storm. Now let's move on to the next topic, essay writing. What is an essay? An essay is a description of a particular topic. It could contain information or the narrator's viewpoints on that topic. It is important to use correct grammatical sentences and punctuations. It consists of three main parts. That is, first, it begins with the introduction. That is a brief introduction of the topic. Okay, a short paragraph. Then we have the main body. That is the middle part of the essay. It can be broken into smaller paragraphs. Okay. So this particular, the main body is a complete detailed explanation. Okay, it contains more information. And finally, the third part is the conclusion. It is the ending paragraph. An essay should be interesting and captivating. So children, we have completed this revision part 1. I hope you all are doing your daily studies. Please learn the meanings, read the lessons well, read the poem and go through the summary points. Okay. So take care. Thank you for watching the video and all the very best for your exam. God bless you all. Thank you.